Keeping a close eye on your forecast. The rain and the thunderstorms are beginning to push offshore, but how's your weekend shaping up? I'll be breaking down all those details coming up.
Go in for Chelsea because she's been working hard this week.
She's been filling in on the morning show from time to time, and we have had our meteorologist crew filling in all hours of the clock to keep us posted on the weather situation that came through last night.
That is exactly right. Things were bumpy last night. They were loud, and we did see some of the damage from these storms as they pushed across the Gulf Coast. But what we are starting to see right now is gloomy, overcast skies from the Fox 10 News studios, and you can just start to see it's really blanketing us, still gray and gloomy out there, looking like it could rain at any point. But I did want to go ahead and talk about what we saw overnight. Now, this was going to be the view in Crestview. This photo sent in from Ruth Wonderly. I was showing a wider view earlier, but this is what that trailer hitch looks like up close that was lodged into the side of her home. It really just shows you the force of the winds that we were monitoring last night. We had team coverage with Nicholas Herboso and meteorologist Michael White as they were tracking not only these severe thunderstorm warnings, but also tornado warnings closer towards Crestview. So now we're starting to get some of those damage reports in. I also was sent in this photo from Wilmer Baptist Church. This photo submitted by Amber Bird. It just shows that steeple that was toppled over. And then also this one just came in too. This was from Karen down in Theodore, and it really just shows this large tree that severely damaged this home just closer towards Carroll Plantation Road. We're still receiving your photos, sharing them on air online, and also sending them to the local National Weather Service office. If you have anything that you want to share with us, show anything that you're seeing, you can do so by going to fox10tv.com and also by submitting those photos and videos on our Fox 10 weather app. Now, as mentioned earlier, here's the look at radar. All of that beginning to push offshore. Things look so much better right now. Things are calm and quiet in southern Mobile County, Baldwin counties, just some isolated stray showers, and all of that just pushing offshore. A much better look closer towards Navarre, Fort Walton Beach, and Destin. Now, some changes are on the way in the wake of the system. I'm going to be talking more about that and what you can expect heading into the weekend. All of that is coming up soon. And also taking another look at your forecast, a live view outside right now down in Orange Beach, and what we're starting to see is some more rough waves, gloomy, overcast skies. But the good news, all those storms beginning to push offshore. I'll be talking more about your weekend beach forecast coming up when we come back. And also keeping a close eye on your forecast, tracking your rain chances. Heading into the rest of today, still an isolated chance to see something heading later on into this evening. I'll talk more about that. Our weekend looking great, and then rain chances on the rise as we start next week. I'll be talking more about your extended forecast coming up when we come back.
Outdoors, you don't have as much weather to contend with as last night. Boy, that was wild.
That exactly was. It was loud. It was stormy. Many of you receiving or sending in the damage reports. We're receiving them here at Fox 10. And so we're really just starting to notice that we're seeing improving conditions heading into the rest of today. But just a reminder, now is a great time to download the Fox 10 weather app. Not only do you stay updated with the forecast, but also you can submit your photos and videos, everything that we've been seeing so far for this morning. And so I want to go ahead and share some of those with you, just what we've been seeing so far for this morning. Now, this first one is going to be near Carroll Plantation Road in Theodore, sent in from Karen, and this was a large tree falling on a home there, and really the trees, they were really knocked down last night. That was one of the things that we've been getting a lot of photos in of. This one also in Crestview, this was a trailer hitch that was lodged into the side of a home. This one sent in by Ruth. And this was also close to the area that was in the tornado warning earlier this morning, around 3-4 this morning for Crestview. It just shows you how strong those winds can be and why it's so important to stay inside. And also the last photo here that I wanted to share, this one is Wilmer Baptist Church, sent in by Amber, showing the steeple that was knocked over on top of that church. We'll continue to share additional photos on air and online. If you want to submit them, you can do so on fox10tv.com and using our Fox 10 weather app, and all of these photos get passed along to our local National Weather Service office. I'll have a final look at your forecast coming up in just a little bit. Joe.
Those are core memories right there for that kid. Great stuff.
Well, good to see. Well, also another good thing to see is I know that we had some into next week. Keep that rain gear handy as we will be wet and soggy to start off for next Monday.
I'm excited for this weekend and the weather.
It's going to be really nice out there.
Yeah, good stuff. Perfect for all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day, everyone.
Thank you. Happy Mother's Day to everyone else out there.
Hope y'all have a great weekend. Taking a look at the beach right now.